Grrr. Grrr. God. Oh, I know it's sad that Taylor May, the guy who played Michael, gives the best performance because he has no words. Well, there was the director's cut, but I'll get it. But that doesn't count since I only saw the theatrical cut. But him looking like a mountain man, I saw the pictures of what he looks like without his mask on. He looks really wrong with a beard. But once again, I digress. Again, it's thinking that all the good things come from Michael. Since the kills are just there, there's no reaction, there's no, there's purpose, but there's no shocks, there's not even an excitement in there. And you know what? I think Halloween 2 would have worked a lot better as a silent movie. Because, well, I already alluded to this, but the dialogue is absolutely wretched. It's like, Rob Zombie can't write dialogue for crazy people, for the villains. I mean, that's why Devil's Rejects and even his Halloween was, good and tolerable respectfully. They focused on the crazy people. But with this one in House of Thousand Corpses, the focus was mainly on the normies, the normal people. And he can't write, for them. He can't write normal banter. Ever. It's like, there's like a scene in a coffee shop where Laurie works to see, hey, everything's getting back to normal. And it's like, yeah, the man, fuck corporations, we're losing money, I'm a hippie, here's a tree, my hair is long. Stuff that probably even former hippies were like, that paints us in a bad light. Dude. And then there's the thing with Lee Marvin. And of course, Laurie and Annie being stupid bitches. Like, who's Lee Marvin? And Brenda was like, what? You ever hear of Lee Marvin? You ever like Captain New? Of course, he doesn't mention his other more famous roles. Like, The Dirty Dozen, Who Shot Liberty Valance, Paint Your Wagon. And then again, Lee Marvin didn't win an Oscar for Cat Ballou. But that's not the point. God. There was one good scene though. One good piece of writing. When Loomis is doing a talk show, the talk show circuit, with some guy and the other guest, who's Weird Al Yankovic? And it's a good, representation of a talk show. And Weird Al's in there. It's Weird Al! He's so awesome. And there's a fine thank you, Mr. Weird. Oh, Mr. Weird. Well, the saddest thing of this is that Rob Zombie has grown as a director. He can make good shots. He can do good things with the camera. He really can. And there are shots in this movie that, if I cared, I would be feeling something, anything. And the idea where, how Sheri Moon Zombie comes back is that she's like a ghost of her, talks to Michael. It's like, yes, Michael, you're going to have to kill your Laurie so we can become a family. And that's it's a good idea. It really is. It's just not executed ever at all. It's just there. That's the problem. All his good ideas, all his good shots are there. They exist. We don't feel anything. We don't care about them. God. As much as I want to, give this movie a lower grade, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. Because Rob Zombie knows how to direct. And if he wants to make a horror classic, a legitimate horror classic, he should never, ever write again. And he's probably crawled back to Sid Hagen and Bill Moseley. Because that's probably the best actors he can get for what can constitute as a horror classic these days.